Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this late night edition of MandoX. I've been talking to them a few minutes ago, and I'm excited. They showed up early, ready to go. I've been checking them out in terms of doing my research. I'm loving what I'm seeing, and we got Justin's in here now. I'm loving what
Let's
I'm
go.
seeing. Guys, we are so excited. You in for a treat. We're going to learn more about it. They answer your questions. They're ready to go. And my name is Adam Shelton, the captain. I'm excited about this, guys. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Awesome.
Let's go.
What's going on? Justin, Top Dog, Luke, and Caroline. Is it Caroline?
Carolyn, yeah.
Carolyn, I'm ready to go. So let's go ahead. How did MandoX get started? Let's just start from there. Who wants to go first?
Do you want me to go, Jay?
Yeah, hit it up.
So basically, MandoX or MandoX, we call it MandoX. It started.
MandoX.
It's honestly everybody can say it however they want to say it, but we started when I basically 5 months ago I started seeing the NFTs come out. I started seeing some of the drawings come out, and I thought I could do some. I'm a missionary here in Guatemala, and throughout the whole thing with COVID, honestly, doing jobs on the side or making extra income was extremely difficult. So I started making these NFTs called the Mad Mandos. It started out as a bit of fun. I went and got myself an iPad, and basically we, myself and Squid, who's one of the other devs, he's the developer of the contract. He basically helped me out. You know, we were just two buddies just making NFTs. He made me a website, and basically we started forming this little Telegram community. Had amazing people like Top and Carolyn, who we were in the same project together and working together. And so we just formed this little community, and because of it, I started making some Saitama ones. It's like some Saitama NFTs with the same, right, like the Saitama Mandos. That's how I got to know Jay. That's how I got to know Holy or Travis. And I got to know the rest of the team. And basically, this community formed. We were just having fun. We were just friends, honestly, just getting to know each other. And it was awesome. And so basically, Squid and I were talking one day, and he said, hey, it'd be kind of cool to, kind of do a token out of all this, now that the NFTs are kind of selling, and
right,
it'd be kind of cool to do something else with it. And we laughed about it and joked about it. And we had like a moment of silence for about a minute. And then we actually thought, you know what, there's a great community here. We could build a community token, and we could put everything in it that we want to see in crypto. And so that's basically how it formed. It formed from the community. It formed from friends. And we have some amazing minds in this group. We have some crypto, some really experienced crypto vets, and honestly, it's been incredible. The amount of chemistry between this team, because there's 8 of us, is quite incredible, because it was founded on friendship,
Sure.
and it stayed that way. So that's how it all began, basically, with the NFTs.
Wow, yeah, in the NFT market, and it's funny that how everyone came together with other projects, got together. More people is coming on here. What is going on? You know what, man? I've done several of these. I've never had this many like this before.
Let's go.
I mean, you're talking about a docs project that's here to answer questions. I've never seen this many like this. And this is the way it should be. The transparency, building a community, building a project where people can be proud of. And the NFT market has got tons of potential. I think there'll be a lot of winners in that space, to be honest with you. And so I'm just, man, can we go around and explain where is everyone from, and how did you even get into crypto in the first place? Let's start with you, Luke.
So I was born in the UK. I'm a missionary in Guatemala. I've been here for 18 years. And I got into crypto last year. I was very skeptical of it, honestly, at the beginning. I had no idea what it was. A good friend of mine who's helping us on the production team of MandoX was doing it for a long time. He started talking to me about some coin called Shiba Inu, and I was like, what is this guy talking about? And basically he started investing for my dad and I. We gave him a little bit, like, you know what, let's just give it a shot. And little by little, I started getting into it, and I started seeing the potential for it, and what it could do, you know, for people out on a mission field or anything like that, you know, just for people individually, you know. And I just grew to love it, and I grew to love not just the fact that you're out here to invest, but the communities was something new. The people I was meeting, like these awesome people on the dev team, I was making friends all over the world, and you know, we had this link, and so basically that's how I got into crypto.
Wow, yeah, and you mentioned Shiba, which basically I definitely understand. I got into Shiba. I'm sure most people here at the panel and then in the crowd, got 45 people in. Shiba, Dogecoin, obviously, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We love them.
Yeah.
So wonderful story, Luke, man. Happy you here. And let's go on down to you. The beautiful lady here.
Thanks. Hey, I'm Carolyn. I got started. My husband had found this coin called Doge that was like less than a penny. So we were throwing little bits of money in there, and then kind of got surprised, and then started learning about Uniswap and that sort of thing. So one of the first people I met in crypto was Luke. So, and he's been an inspiration.
Very nice.
Thanks,
Very nice.
Carolyn.
Doge, yeah, that's awesome. And yes, me too in Doge as well. I actually got in Doge last year, and then it started moving. I was like, oh my God, the Super Bowl, and everything was just going crazy. And you know what? It opened up opportunity for like other projects. It really did. Because you had Doge, and then you had Shiba, and then you had Satom. You had all these projects. Now we have MandoX. Is that how you pronounce it? MandoX. I keep calling it MandoX.
You know what? It kind of looks like, I mean, you could go with either one, man, honestly. But we're trying to get away from the Mando side of it, just to avoid any copyright infringements on the Disney side. So we've moved on to MandoX. So with MandoX, it actually kind of represents something else rather than an actual character. You know, it represents a gem in this universe that we've created. So
absolutely, yeah. So yes. Let's continue the process. Justin, introduce yourself. How'd you get in, and how excited are you with this project?
So my name's Justin. I live in Southern California. We got up in the beautiful mountains, you know, so it's a great place to be. Luke's up in the Guatemalan mountains, a little bit different, but we're
the hillbillies.
Yeah, right. We're the hillbillies on the team. So crypto, man, I've been in crypto for I don't know, probably like a little over a year. My first actually getting into crypto was Chainlink, and that's because of my uncle. So he was kind of an early investor in that, and so he kind of showed me the ropes on it. And then Twitter just sucked me into crypto, just all the different communities and everything. And that's kind of how I fell in love with it. And that's how I met basically everybody on the team. You know, Luke and I just connected basically just one random night and talking about his NFTs. And then from there, it turned into, you know, sharing our testimonies with each other and everything. So it's been awesome.
It was very romantic. It was
right.
Yeah.
It was cool, man. So this team is just amazing. I mean, you've seen some of them come flooding in. Some of them aren't even here, but everybody has the invite. So hopefully you'll be able to see everybody's face at some point.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm excited about the fact that everyone was here ready to go. That is, you don't understand how refreshing that really is in today's world. Yeah. And Top Dog, what is going on, my man? Top Dog CMO.
How you doing? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So my real name is Ryan. I'm from Wisconsin. trying to think of how I've been in crypto for a while. So I used to love XRP. I was an XRP holder, and then I heard about this Dogecoin killer, and I was like, "That's some good marketing, man. This is gonna blow up." So I actually had switched everything, and I aped in. I was like, holder 9,900, and I saw how crypto can actually change lives, and it's amazing. There's sorry, I'm getting over COVID. But there's a lot of good that crypto can do, and there's a lot of stuff in crypto that we can change here, for the better.
Sure. Yes, sir.
With the transparency, doing things right. You know, it's amazing, and we can implement everything that we've learned into this project and make it the best of our abilities. So very excited to be here. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. I mean, the stage is yours. Definitely want to just talk about the project. When the first thing that got to me was when I went to your website, the first thing when I scrolled down here and I saw this right here, transparency to our community is one of the biggest pillar in MandoX. I was like, okay, you're docs, you're here, you're live. That grabbed my attention when I first even looked at the project. And then you guys showed up. Then you showed up. I was like, hey, let's do this. Absolutely. So I'm excited. So in terms of this, what are some things about this project that everybody or people needs to know that you think it stands out before a lot of other projects out there, especially NFT?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with MandoX, it's been just a rush from the beginning. I mean, in the first week, we have the LLC going on, which a lot of people kind of don't know. It kind of flew under the radar, I guess, with all of our news coming out. But yeah, so we are actually a registered LLC here in the United States. We have a fully doxed team. Everybody has their pictures on the profile with the website and everything. We're all about transparency, every single bit of it. We got our liquidity locked up for 3 years. We locked up half the dev team wallets for another year. We've just been really just kind of building upon that transparency.
Yeah.
It's been our main goal for everything. I mean, with this community, they've just been amazing through it. And we've really just built everything organically, which has been awesome. So we've really gotten to know a lot of our holders. So that's just been a great time. But yeah, as far as the token itself, one of the amazing things about it is the 2% with the tokenomics going towards the missions. Besides the NFT platform, besides the music platform, besides the 10K NFT drops that we're going to be having, the missions behind all of this is what truly drives everything. I mean, Luke should probably tell you a little bit more about himself and what he's doing down there. But he's a missionary down in Guatemala. And you know what, Luke, why don't you tell him about what you got going on, man?
Yeah, Luke. Yeah, go ahead. We'd love to have you.
So basically, my family and I, we sold up our home. We left our lives in the UK 18 years ago. I was 15 at the time. My parents, we all came to Guatemala. We didn't know where we were going. We knew God called us to go to Guatemala. And 18 years later, God has established two mission centers. We have a huge work here now. We have a church, youth work. We have a school for the village. We work with indigenous Mayans. So we work in, very villages with a lot of poverty, a lot of gang related violence. We've had a lot of experiences, had to work with a lot of youth, a lot of sad situations. We have an alcoholic work, we have a sports work. Honestly, the work is huge, but we don't really focus just on one thing. I think the one thing about every believer everywhere, or anybody anywhere. You know, it's loving your neighbor and it's serving those. You can do that. You don't have to be a missionary to do that. And so we've always tried to excel in every area, and always give out and never ask anything in return. And so honestly, getting into crypto, and when we first started making this token, the missions wallet, honestly, I feel like that is something that really does set us apart, only because we have the access to be able to do that. And so what we're doing right now is we're not just focused on missions in Guatemala. I mean, we've already bought 1,000 presents, because every Christmas we do a drop. We drive up into the mountains, higher mountains than where I live. And we drive up into the mountains and we take presents to extremely poor villages. I think we've hit a record in the past of like 800 gifts. This is just money that people have donated. We try and get everything we can. We take blankets, we take food, and we take presents for the children. And this year with MandoX, we're able to get 1,000 presents. We've got a whole load of food bags, blankets. We've never seen so many presents, and honestly, it's incredible. Like I'm going to live stream the whole thing when we go. Hopefully I'll have good signal, but we want the community at MandoX to be able to not just know that their money's being donated to something or somewhere. You know, I want our community to see with their own eyes and hear, you know, what their money is going to. That when they invest in MandoX, it's not just about the NFTs or the platform. It's not just about the music platform. It's not just about the tokenomics. It's about them giving back, and they do make a change. And that's one thing we wanted to establish with this token. You know, as we grow, because we believe we have a solid team, we believe we have an amazing community. We believe we have a real long future. We're not in this for the short term. We're in this for the long haul. You know, we want to see this token here in 3, 4, 5 years. You know, and excelling and doing what it's meant to do. You know, this year it's presence. You know, next year, why not build a school? Why not build, you know, think bigger as we grow. It's only right that we put back into other people's lives. So that's just a little bit of, you know, what we do out here, and how MandoX has incorporated itself into it.
I love it. And I see Nick that just came in. What's going on, Nick? And love to have you. Go ahead, introduce yourself and how'd you get in? Love what you have to say, Luke. Love it.
Yeah, I'm Nick. I'm the the contract developer. I got into this with Luke when he started the NFTs. I met him in another token. I just love the NFTs, so I started helping him and pushing them out there, and the community just got built up by it. We started this token, and we got all this big team going, and everything's just, you know, everybody gets along. It's just super great.
Right. Oh my goodness. I like this. And one thing I was reading about the music, NFTs and music, man, guys, that's actually a wide open area. It's not a lot of people really are using music and NFTs and getting that together. Oh my goodness. I mean, let me just back up, you know, because I was just looking at it and I'm like, man, if you guys are able to help people with the NFTs and then use music with that, it's got a lot of potential there as well.
Yeah. The NFT space, honestly, when I saw what people were doing with it in the very beginning, I never thought that my Mad Mandas would be sold out right now.
Sold out.
And
I was looking at the NFTs. I'm not surprised.
They're sold out, and I never thought that we would come like that. And you can kind of see from the very first how they kind of evolved, and you know, and how they became what they are today. And obviously the next 10K is going to be totally different. Like we're taking little things that I've done in the first set, and we have a whole team working on them, and I'm super excited. I've showed glimpses of what's coming to the dev team. We're super excited, but the potential in the NFT market right now is kind of limited to art, like pictures but right. I mean, the potential of the NFT market, honestly, is huge. We are barely scratching the surface of what can be done. Music is just the second option. I think if we, you know, I think there's so much stuff we haven't even uncovered with NFTs. And so, you know, we wanted to be able to not just say we're going to do an NFT platform. We wanted to say like, hey, let's try and innovate. Let's try to think outside the box, because we're all in this so early. Like everyone's in crypto super early. Everybody's Everybody's here, and you would never have dreamed we would have been here 1 year ago, and yet here we are. What's to come next year? There's a lot to come for it.
Right. Yeah, we've got 80 people here listening, commenting. As this project going, I can see that number even higher. And yes, who came in? Is that Travis coming in? What's going on, Travis? Mr. Travis. Yes, sir. I think he has to unmute himself. Can he unmute?
Travis, can you unmute yourself?
Could they choose to mute themselves? Oh, okay. That's what it told. It choose to mute themselves. Okay.
He says he can't hear anything, so I don't know. Something might be going on his end.
Oh man. So
Travis is an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell. Is he holding his kid?
He is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. And Crypto Empress, I appreciate you always. Love you. Love you.
Yeah.
Let's goose.
Yes.
She's the genie.
Yes.
Let's goose.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. So let's continue this, by the way, actually the NFTs, the mission, and I see it's on Uniswap. So this is an area where people can get it on Uniswap as well. Have you guys been thinking about other places like exchanges and things like that where you guys want to list it at?
Yes, we have. Yeah. Actually, one of our big goals right now is to get on SideMask. So we've been trying to do all the necessary steps to, yep, I know, we're pretty excited. We actually have a meeting tomorrow, so hopefully it goes well. We're pretty excited about it, but we've been doing all the necessary steps to get there. We're trying to make sure that we had right when we first launched, our deployer wallet was a little high, so we had to make sure we got below that 20%. And so we've just been doing community burns like no one's business, man. Like every other night we were doing a bunch of burns. So it's been awesome. We've been able to get the community involved with getting a lot of extra redistribution. So I'm sure that they've been enjoying it.
Absolutely. Yeah. People, yes. And this guy name, which says, yes, and 2 more burns coming. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, we got another burn at 750 holders and then another burn at 1,000 holders. So, and each of those, I believe, is going to be at least a quad. So,
wow. That's amazing. Burns, and also you guys are doing a good job of just pushing the message, the word out there, NFTs, the missions. Is anything else that we're missing in here? Because I was looking at your roadmap, and the tokenomics is solid tokenomics that I'm looking at. Your dev is, your Uniswap. So to me, that's a good place. That's a great place to start. You've got some really cool NFTs. Is this you guys NFTs? Is this your NFT gallery?
Those are all made by Luke.
Luke, you made this?
Yeah, I did.
And he dropped
so
3
good.
special edition ones tonight.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, you definitely have a talent, sir. Absolutely. And you're saying these are sold out? Like all these are sold out?
Yeah, all of those. I just dropped. We're dropping 3. We're dropping some special edition ones this week. My original goal was to do 100, but I mean, it's my creation, as in it's like my own OpenSea website. So I'm going to do some special edition ones. If you see the ones with the spikes on their head, if you scroll along, those 3, these are just a few Easter eggs of what our next NFTs are gonna be like. And I'm going to keep dropping some this week. And I'm going to actually put a lot of those funds back into MandoX. We want to, I want to be able to put it back into the community and into, helping us with exchanges and things like that. So these are some very special edition Mandos. So yeah, they've all sold out, man. These guys have been incredible. I mean, they were buying them even before, they even got out there or anything like that. So
I just want to make sure I got this right. All these are sold out? All these?
Yeah, apart from the ones with the spikes, because I just dropped them, but all of them are sold. So the original 100 have been sold. That's right.
Wow. Wow, man, that's wow. These are really good, and yeah, these are like really good, man. These are really good. Oh, I like
Thank
this
you.
one.
The yellow one that you see back there, you can see how it evolved from the 3 that he dropped tonight. From the if you go back, there's a yellow one right above with the right there, the one with the yellow background. That
Right
was the
here.
number 1. So you can see how they have evolved
Oh,
into
okay.
something so much greater. So
Wow, they really have evolved. Wow. Just over time, man. You just start to get better, innovating, adding things,
Yeah.
evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Even this one, people were like, people will buy this.
nope. Not for me.
I mean,
I'm keeping that one.
Yeah, top
no, I'm
owns
just saying
that.
people would definitely buy that. Like, I'm serious. Like, wow, man, this is you guys got something here. You got an artist, and that's the thing, man. You've got it seemed like you have your team just from the first 26 minutes here. It seems like your team, everyone has a role. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Is that true or not? Maybe I'm wrong.
That's exactly true. That's exactly true.
Wow.
We have some amazing talents in here. Obviously, Squid is our contract guy. What I love about Squid is he could pick apart a contract in seconds. You know, he'll see all the things we don't see.
Yeah.
You know, so honestly, he deserves so much credit for everything that's gone on here.
Right. It's a team effort.
I'll let him talk about that, you know, because he had a huge decision which he made yesterday, and that shows how dedicated he is to this project.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'd love to hear him.
Yeah,
Is he
so
He is.
I'm
Okay.
here. So yeah, yesterday we all came to the conclusion that it would be better if I was, you know, not working a job and coming home and working, you know, for this. So I actually put in a 1 week notice so I can quit my job. Full time MandoX.
From what I've seen for the first 28 minutes, yeah, I think you made the right decision. I mean, I mean, I know we always have to say no financial advice, but
Right.
I mean,
My
because think
choice.
about it. Think about this. You guys released 100, and it's how long has MandoX been in session? How long has this been?
26 is when we launched.
Of November or October or
of November.
Listen, man. Yeah, you made the right decision. You need time. Y'all need time to. Yes, you need time. Yeah,
Need to
like
focus, you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Squid's gonna be doing the main work behind, you know, building the NFT platform itself, and that in itself is a beast. And so we definitely need him on it as much as possible. And then going on from that, doing the music platform. But with all the NFTs and with the play to earn game possibly coming, those NFTs are going to need extra coding behind them too. So he's been working on that, getting that all set up for us. Yeah, it's just awesome to have him.
Yeah. I mean, even with the NFTs, that's going to help you guys stand out into the crowd. And then if you implement the play to earn in there as well, oh man, they're definitely going to help your project a lot, because play to earn is where it's at right now, along with building the community with the NFTs. Man, because I'm just looking at your roadmap here. And you guys got started on the 26th, and y'all just knocking off your first episode, at least most of this already.
Yeah. We're just about there.
Wow.
I think we've nearly completed it, apart from the 2,000 Telegram members, and obviously we have a Certic audit that's right now in progress. So it was unloading, and a few days ago it changed. We're now in progress. Pretty much, I mean, apart from that, I feel like we've knocked out our entire episode 1 straight off the bat, which is honestly, that's down to an incredible community. We're so blessed to have the community we have. We absolutely love them. You know, we did an AMA yesterday, and and they said it was like a party 24/7 in our community.
Really? Wow.
Really
Let's go.
Where was
It
this at,
is,
by the
man.
way? Where was this?
The AMA?
Mm-hmm.
It was on Twitter. It was
Nice.
with Fud Fighter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in one of
Okay.
his spaces. So it was a great time, man. I mean, we've been, this is like our third night in a row doing AMAs, and so it's awesome, man. It's been great to hear the feedback from the community and just get to know different people like you guys. Like Adam, you having us here, man, is a blessing for us. Like we can't thank you enough for the opportunity just to get on here and just tell you about something that we love. It's really easy for us to do. So
I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I mean, we had 92 people up here. And I mean, so you got a first good day. That's good. People showing up. Yeah, I mean, people, and then also, how long is the liquidity locked?
3 years.
Wow. So that gives people a little bit of relief there. And you're
Mhm.
already going through the circuit audit process. It's usually take projects. Some projects don't even want to deal with that right away.
Yeah, we actually did a tech rate audit, the paid for version, not the free one, before we even launched. So we had tech rate audit done, and now we have Certic audit. So it helps getting this done and out of the way early, so that way everybody knows the contract's safe. And then we'll be continuing to use Certic for all of our stuff, for the NFT platform, music platform, all that.
Right. I see. And then I look over to episode number 2. It seems like you guys got some really cool things coming up that you guys would like to accomplish, especially this right here.
Yeah, Luke, why don't you tell them about that?
Well, so the first operation will be completed actually on December the 15th, which is when we're going to take all the 1,000 presents up into the villages. We're going to be taking food and everything, and that's all funded by MandoX. This year has been, everything that's been bought has been funded by MandoX. We are an LLC, so everything's above board. We've been using the funds from the very beginning has been sent here, and we've been able to use it. And honestly, countries like Guatemala, you'd be surprised how much little money can do. Because basically we were given around $4,000 or $5,000. That's what we're working with, and that's buying everything and more. We're going to be giving out MandoX, what do you call it, apparel and all that kind of stuff. We really want to put MandoX out there and the purpose of what it's been put out there for, because obviously we've got everything. We've got the NFTs. We've got some really cool ideas coming up. The video there that you just saw, that's actually a whole episode, the intro, the trailer for basically the story behind our MandoX. That explained, we've created an entire story because we didn't want to just kind of carry on the thing with the Mandos because of copyright issues. So we've actually created an entire races, planets, universe, which will all lead up to our game, which will lead up to our 10K drop. And so we're going to be dropping 10 different tribes, which all play out the story in the game. So behind it all, we're going to have these episodes like you're seeing here of the story behind the NFTs too.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's a dang. I really like the fact that I put a video there that kind of explains it. And you guys got a great logo. It's a lot. I mean, I can see a merchandise line as well. You got a good logo. Absolutely. People would want to buy that, to be honest with you. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, this logo. Yeah, absolutely. How did the logo come together? Did did someone in this group created the logo?
Yeah.
Of course.
Luke's the man, dude.
Wow. Of course. Well, I should have known you did it. I should have known that you did it. I should have known. Wow. Man. So what is the next thing you guys would like to accomplish? I mean, we learned about the liquidity lock, the tokenomics are solid. The NFTs are sold out as of right now, at least most of them. what's the next thing for the project? What's the next thing you guys are looking at?
I would say the next thing's probably exchanges. Trying to get on either side of Mask here. Hopefully we'll have good news about that this week. And if not, then we're going to keep going. We've already applied to Shiba Swap as well. And we have one exchange kind of in our back pocket that will happen soon enough. And then different exchanges coming. So once we can do that, that'll help with the growth of the token in itself. And then we'll probably be releasing the first 1K of the 10K NFT drop. Wow,
that's going to be something, definitely. Yeah, someone just said we need our merch. So
it's coming.
What's up, Scorpion?
Yep. It's coming, dude.
Yep. Logo looks clean. It does. It looks clean, man. It does. I could see it on a book bag, a t-shirt, a hat. Absolutely. I could see that.
Branding is super important for anything. It's going to be awesome.
It really is. So, and the fact that you're such an early project, you said November 26th. So how many days is that? That's only what?
For people that sleep or for me?
oh.
Let's go.
I mean, that's impressive. I mean, because you're on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. You're getting a certain audit. You got 3 years locked liquidity. Your tokenomics are solid. NFTs are there.
Dev team tokens locked up too for a year.
We forgot to mention that. Yes, you have that as well. Yeah, and I think I like the fact you Shiba Swap and SataMask. I think that definitely will. That's a really good next step there. Get more exposures and things like that, because those are two spots that I think a lot of people go to. They get a lot of volume. And then once they start seeing what you guys have, I think that definitely is going to change people's minds, or at least alert people, educate people.
Yeah.
Love this team. Just dropped another 35. Wow. Do you guys know this guy?
Let's go.
To the moon.
Y'all know him?
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's goose.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking on here. You got your whole account is growing. I'm just, since we've been on here, to be honest with you.
Awesome, man.
It's an amazing community.
Yeah, it really is.
What's the the community? What is like? Do you guys have like like a name of an army? Is it kind of
MandoX militia?
Whoa, okay. Well, okay, I like the militia.
Or Goose Gang. I mean, either one, whatever.
Goose Gang.
The goose, just so everybody who comes in our community, don't be freaked out. The goose is because I can never write correctly. I don't use autocorrect on my phone, and you can tell. So I'm usually like, I'm writing. I have a million messages to go through. So I write super quick on my phone, and I said that's really good one day, and it was like 2 days ago, and I said that's really goose, and then the community just never let it go, and so we even have like every time you say the word good, a goose will appear in the chat.
I love it. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, because I'm looking in here, and how did you guys build the community? What were some of the things that how'd y'all build it? Like, how did this get started? I love to ask that question because I will talk to organizations like you have hundreds of people. Where did they come from?
The law of attraction.
I love it.
I was thinking about that last night, and we found our tribe. We happen to be the MandoX militia. It's crazy. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. It's amazing.
We say frequently that God brought this specific group of people together for this specific community.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yes. Law of attraction, and the Lord, and the fact that you guys, are showing your faces and your voices, and you hear excited project, people quitting jobs, and I mean, I like it. I do like it though, because you do have to put the hours, and that's another thing. People don't realize how many hours is put to getting all this stuff going. hours.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's passion though, so it's not really work. So
Right.
that's
Yep.
the thing. It's truly amazing. I can't sleep. I haven't slept in like 6 months. Like, you know,
I haven't slept in weeks.
crypto doesn't sleep, so why should we? You know, work hard. It's fun. You know, the way that the devs work together, you know, everything is so smooth. And normally you would think like people are button heads. No, this is like meant to be or something, you know, can't even explain it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's I like what he just said. This community reminds me of the early days of Satama beginnings. When I was in there, kind of, it definitely have a lot of passion, you know, and the Satama definitely has passion. Shiba has passion, and you guys have that type of passion as well. Like you really believe in something like that. This guy been here since day one. Do y'all know who this guy is?
Yep, we know that.
Wow. So guys, you got 91 people in. Anything you guys would like to say? Any closing remarks? Anything you guys like to bring up and say?
Yeah, we just wanted to announce we're actually doing a giveaway of one of my new drops, the new NFTs.
Ooh.
So I think, Carolyn, seeing as people have been buying, I think what we're going to do is from the last sell. So from the last sell, basically after that, the next 100 buys, everybody's going to enter into a giveaway, and I'll be giving away one of those special edition mandos. We love doing giveaways with the community. We know they will like it. So.
And the floor is 1 ETH now. The floor is 1 ETH. That's crazy.
Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
1 ETH. Wow. I like that, man. I like that. Do you guys do giveaways often?
We've had a few. We've had some
that burns.
where we all took away part of our wallet that wasn't locked up.
Right. Yeah, and I've seen the price has definitely went up. So that's good for the entire project and everything. And giveaways are great. Giveaways are great, man. You know, get people involved. And when does the giveaway start again?
Since the last sell. So it is the last sell was at 509 or so after that, from then on.
Gotcha.
Out of the next 100 buyers.
Yeah.
The next 100 buyers? Next 100 buyers. I was just thinking here.
You can get in on it, Adam.
Go ahead,
That's okay, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I was in there like,
and then that also brings us closer to that burn too, that quad burn.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes, it is this project LLC. Yes, it is.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
And we're right now we're trademarking our.
Here comes Sean. The whole family's gonna be here.
Wow.
We're in the process right now of trademarking all our stuff because I want to see the story behind MandoX go further than we anticipated. So, you know, it's really important for us to protect ourselves and protect this whole story and protect everything we're doing because, you know, we have great aspirations for what we're creating here. We really believe in what we're doing.
Absolutely. Yes, Chris. Yes, I have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to. I mean, man,
he's got 2 computers up. He's FOMOing right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We got 101 people here. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh my goodness. I definitely want you guys to come back if that's all right.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll be here every day if you want us to be.
Yes. Definitely. 100 people the first night. 101 people. Sorry, Crypto Empress. 101 people here understanding your story. You guys only been around a few weeks. You have a lot to offer, and you know, guys, you know, do your research and see if it's a good fit for you. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. But I think I'm going to get in.
Yes. Let's go.
All right. Any final remarks? Well, I'll do my research.
You know what? I just want to thank our community just for coming along, just showing up like on these different AMAs and just being here to support us. Like, you guys are amazing. You guys are what keep us going. I mean, as long as we have news, we're going to bring the news to you. As long as we have this community back behind us, we're going to fight for you, do whatever it takes. Like, we're going to get the job
100%.
done. So we love you guys. Adam, thank you so much for having us on here, brother. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This was an awesome
amazing,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
so much,
yeah.
Adam.
Absolutely. And the video will get played and people get to learn about it. We have all the links in the description. So they do have it. And they can get to the website, your Twitter page, your Telegram. So we use that link that you have, which is smart. They click on, who did that? Who put all those links together? Yeah, that was smart, man. That was really smart because you learn everything. You get everything in one-stop shop. You don't have to go here, here, and here. Everything is there. So I really like that. And guys, yes, I'm excited about it. Thank you guys for spending your time here and sharing your story, sharing your vision, your mission. And I can't wait to have you guys come back again.
Yeah.
We can't wait to be back, man.
Yeah. Thank
Can't
you.
wait.
This was awesome.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
You too.
Have a good night.